it's still fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Different dimensions, different gameplays. Okay, so now tables have turned. Kingdom Esports first pick. They picked up the Kalea, Yusunshin, and the Lancelot in the previous game. They might be able to do that now. Banning out the 1-1 and Chip for the side of Absolute Zero. I don't think Lawsy is a Chip player. I don't think he's that gung-ho. Yes, he's a sacrificial lamb, but I don't think he's that brave to... I don't know. I'm just speaking out of my own tongue.
Yeah, what are you on? What are you on?
I don't know. I've never seen Lawsy with a Chip before. That's the thing.
This is Lawsy when he goes to choke. He is the drunken martial artist that just baits out every single of your resources, and when you want to fight, you're running out of steam. And I feel like in terms of Cho and also the Chip, the playstyle is similar. Right, but maybe perhaps Absolute Zero is just shooting in the dark right here, right? They're just literally targeting your common suspects, your 1-1, your Chip.
Oh, wait.
Mathilda, unfortunately, hasn't seen the light of the day in terms of pick bans.
Angela is open.
Oh, yeah.
Angela's open. So
it's something what...
not anymore. Not anymore.
Why do you want to suggest that?
They can't hear us.
They can? They can't?
They can't.
Aw.
They can't. So first pick, you don't have the 1-1. You have the Moskov or the...
need no protection.
The Baxia getting picked up right here. It was the first ban.
Pick. Coming up from the side of Kingdom Esports, I feel like Baxia is so solid right now, right? Now, Absolute Zero. Once again, the CC. Once again, the juice in. But if they're able to make some form of changes to, I think you swap your roamer for the side of Nomad, I think that would be a better chance.
Yeah.
Baxia, the Sissy is also very good against the Baxias, and even to a certain extent, Dr. Insanity's Uranus, if you want to bring that up again.
So Kimmy will be picked up instead of Farsa. Still a little bit high rotations, and a good matchup against the Juicin. This typically is the EXP lane. You got the Arlot getting opened up, or you could go again for the Uranus. It was difficult to deal with, and you have damage over time from the Juicy and the CC, so that kind of works.
Yeah, but I feel like right now Kingdom Esports may pick the EXP here. Like, I agree with you, but maybe not. Yeah, maybe on the Uranus. You called it. The Arlot being going to be selected, and now the Baxia seems like it's like what, an 80% chance or 90% high chance it will go into the pockets of being piloted by Yon.
So last pick, right on that note. You still have the Assassins open. Maybe you want to put Fake Cutie on an Assassin instead of something a little bit more tanky. At least something more mobile. I think Fake Cutie is more comfortable with that as well. But facing up against the Baxia, you're susceptible to invades and ganks in your own jungle, and that's very difficult.
Exorcist of the Shadow
so
at
Granger
your
will picked up first. We'll see in the next couple bans. Actually, Lapu might be an option right here.
Lapu is definitely an option. You saw how
Lapu goat lane.
You saw how Lapu really slaps. Wait, what?
Lapu goat lane.
Are you? Oh, okay.
Because
sure.
both their EXP laners are picked up. Would that be a possible viability for Kingdom Esports? Or something like a fighter in the gold lane for Kingdom Esports. There is enough firepower right now already.
Yeah, definitely, right? Don't forget, you can, if you want to be a little bit, if you're a little bit crazy, you can go also shift the Kimi all the way to the gold lane and then just surprise everybody, surprise Absolute Zero again. Kingdom Esports right here, banning away the Gatot. Also, you see Absolute Zero learning from game number 1, takes away the Grok.
Yeah, I think Grok was the main disruptor. Every single time you walk out, you're trapped, and I think that is the main problem that Absolute Zero had to deal with.
You get trapped as well.
Yeah, you're not trapped in here. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. But it doesn't really work.
Sometimes it works the other way.
It doesn't work the other way around. When the Moskov gets banned out right here, I would say maybe the Harith against the Granger. El Clasico, magic versus physical damage fights. But then there's too much magic damage on the side of Kingdom Esports already.
I mean, the Arlot can also definitely go for a more attack damage based kind of.
Do you want to risk that though?
Justice in the world.
Because you need to be able to tank up.
Well, we saw some of the damage as well. Oh, hold on a second. That's a Mathilda. That's what I'm talking about, right? And I feel like right now, if Absolute Zero is hinting on the Mathilda, do you expect Absolute Zero to go for an alpha? But that also means that Kingdom Esports knows what's up. They can draft around countering against the alpha, or they can counterpick that for themselves. But Kingdom Esports has already selected. Seems like they're already locked in what they want.
So there's a lot of sustain coming in from Matilda alone. I think Nomad will have a much easier game. This time around, you want to go in for the Franco for Kingdom Esports might be a possible viability.
Yeah. You bite him down.
Yeah, Losey used to play the Franco quite a bit as well.
Yeah, you bite him down, the Matilda can't pull you away, right?
But
That's a suppression.
He's looking happy. There we go. The Franco comes through.
Sometimes I hate it when I'm right.
And they're happy about it. So Beatrix.
Haven't seen Beatrix in a long time. There you go. Burst. This is exactly what you want to do if you were absolute zero in game number 1, right, from the side of Kingdom Esports, right?
Yep.
The drop of Franco, bust him down immediately through Nibiru's Passion. Kimi, technically speaking, can also do a lot of damage as well. The Bandit's Rage follow up as well. This is exactly what you want to do from the side of Kingdom Esports if you are absolute zero in game number 1. But this time round, instead of going for an Alpha, they go for the Fredrin instead. Still okay, not too shabby as well. Matilda in Dangerous Grass, how effective she is in this map?
Very effective. I think the Wandering Wisps, her first skill, or skill 1, basically opens up the bushes all around her. She has escape mechanisms as well. Not a lot of teams pick up Francos when Matilda is picked up, but you know, Losey's feeling good about this. Definitely with the suppressions coming into the fray on that Matilda, so Nomad's gonna have a lot of work to do in this game number 2. But at the end of the day, I do like Kingdom Esports draft a little bit better. The Beatrix Franco combo, and you know, we're back to Losey Franco. The one that we know and love all the way back from
Season 3
is coming back into play. Ladies and gentlemen, the hook lands again.
Losey goes fishing literally right off the bat. It's not even 22 seconds. The UI hasn't even loaded yet, and we're already right into action. I love it.
The way that he jumps around that bushes, I think he really likes that a lot because there's additional spaces that he can run around, and now with the movement speed buff, he is all over that map. Just opening out reconnaissance. He's get that level 2 fast, he has a little bit more attack damage.
Yep. Right off the bat, a bit of aggression, speaking of aggression, I think Kingdom Esports is looking to up the ante as well. Yon goes into Shield Unity. Don't forget, Yon as a boxer in the early game does a lot of damage, takes away the litho. That's great for Kingdom Esports.
A little bit of a slower start for Absolute Zero. They try to go for a little bit more of a advantage down the lethal pit, but there's not a lot of damage right from the get-go. You have the Juice in who wants to find lanterns. Insanity forced to use the flicker out, but hey, he's got the gold crab.
Yeah, but a flicker for a gold crab, which means that you're not going to have your flicker final slash later on during the first turtle. I don't know whether it's worth it though.
Might need to take more time. You don't really need that flicker anyways. Yon's in position, waiting to go, waiting for that jump, but no.
Nope.
He's gonna go back.
Not gonna commit for that one. But we talk about, you know, a lot of action in around the mid. We talk a bit of an action on the top. But mid lane, on the other hand, Granger versus a Beatrix. Technically speaking, Beatrix does have the range to outrange the Granger, but Granger has a better wave clear.
I do agree, yeah. In the early game, definitely Granger still wins out, but in the late game, Beatrix damage just scales uncontrollably and just paired up with the Franco. It's a hook into a kill. So that's what you want to see, and that was the missing piece of the puzzle for Absolute Zero. So Shield Unity over onto the Fredrin, getting pulled back.
Fredrin Fake Cutie down low already. FMM leading the charge just a little bit, try to poke. Regina goes into the ultimate as well. A stun coming up from FMM onto Nomad. Absolute Zero outmaneuvered. Fake Cutie unable to step into the turtle pit at all.
Very smart play from Kingdom Esports. Don't force the situation. Don't force a skirmish. Just take your objectives. Know your plan. Know your power spikes. And once Kingdom Esports are coming up online, I think Yon will shift his target and go for all these fights.
Yep.
So it's a very, very slow-paced game. We oftentimes see the Baxia making cross-map plays instead.
Oh, Rance is actually using the sniper instead of, like what I mentioned, right? Like, I think right now if you're going up against a Granger, especially in the early game, you don't want to give him kills. Losey, flicker ultimate as well, and there's a bomb! That's exactly what we're looking for! Kingdom Esports picks up first blood, and now they're gonna go on and strike the Nibiru's Passion! Grant, ultimate, Absolute Zero, deleted!
That is what you want to see, and you shout out, that's the Kelra MVP skin that Grant is repping right now. Kingdom Esports, very smart move. I wasn't expecting the Bloody Hunt. Use that flicker to get that Bloody Hunt in position as well.
FMM. Wow, I've never. Okay, every time when I play against a Matilda, the Matilda go on circling Eagle right now, I can never land a shot. But look at FMM just tracking, like he's playing an FPS.
Yeah, I think it's It's very fun how FML likes to play. He's just calm, he's collected in the way he wants to do this. On the top side though, Yon.
Dr. Insanity tries to play Fate just a little bit. Vendetta does have the curtain call, won't want to use it as of yet. But now it's just, you know, Kingdom Esports have been taking a couple of wins right here. Even pulling Grant all the way up mid to grab as much gold as possible. They want Grant to get grants.
They want Grant to come online super fast. So he's taking 2 lane
Pushing
gold.
grants, literally.
Then, okay, that's the curtain call into the yo-yos, but that's wasted ultimate over onto Vendetta on the top side. Turtle's already spawned up, Absolute Zero. No way that they can go in too deep. There's only 3 members here, but they're making a beeline down.
Traction Pulse tags onto Regina, slowing him down just a little bit on the backside.
Lozi's
Lozi
right
will
there.
be able to catch onto Vendetta immediately with the help of the FMM. The B-Check Grant deleting one person after another. Dr. Insanity goes into him. Flickers also finds a slash, picks up a kill for himself. He peels for his team, and not only just that, another Iron Hook lands. Dr. Insanity using Fake Cutie as the mere stepping stone to get out safely.
What a zone! Lozi was just waiting in the bushes.
Showing.
They're going into Sailors. He dodges that. Lozi into play. He does have the Iron Hook. He's just waiting for it. Oh,
they did not.
What a bait.
Wait,
what
Absolute
a bait.
Zero did not communicate that Lozi already used the Bloody Hunt. Salas forced to burn the Flicker already. FMM tags onto Nomad. And now they have to abandon that area. Traction Pulse just to push Absolute Zero away from the defense. Kingdom Esports takes another turret down bot.
Just so well worth it. Their turret plating, the turret gold and everything under the sun is for Kingdom Esports taking, but I do want to bring your attention back to that last turtle fight. Loz was waiting in there as FMM just zoning everyone out, so they know their game plan. They're not out there to play, to fight or force a team fight, force a brawl. They're just there to try to zone out, get the objectives. So every single kill is just unintentional. It's like, oh, it just so happens.
Dr. Insanity as well. Look at him. It takes, what, 5 members onto Dr. Insanity, and they finally bring this crazy, insane person down to the momentum and silent. But at what cost? Absolute Zero may potentially lose bottom lane turret.
They just wasted so much time. A lot of key resources are taken out. Even the Circling Eagle is not in possession. And Yon down by 4.
Big QD right here getting torn up just a little bit at the very least. Salas breaks top side turret. Yon pops the ultimate. He's more than ready to happy to take down mid lane as well. Regina gets taken down once again. The Lozi and Grand Wombo combo. Absolute Zero. Absolute tunnel vision. And it's starting to cost them.
Oh. The flicker into the pool.
Another pull at the same time. Lozi this time around. Oh, gets tagged by the curtain call as well. FMM. Oh, nice stun right there. Coming
French
down.
caught out.
Will be melting everybody down. Absolute Zero on the wrong side of the map. They cannot run away against aggression of Kingdom Esports. A double kill over to FMM.
What a play. Kingdom Esports was just slowly saving Grant and just protecting him. I think that's just the babysitting meta that Kingdom Esports is doing right now, but Absolute Zero just bloodthirsty, blood hungry, just seeing red all over the screen, and they're just seeing their darkness and their downfall.
Man, Grant has already picked up a Malefic Gun. He's gonna have even more range on his Bandit's Rage, and also Nibiru's, sorry, not Bandit's Rage, Bandit's Bombs, and also the Nibiru's gun, right? Like, how is Absolute Zero going to wiggle out of this position? Grant is so fed. Dr. Insanity could just basically outplay and hold down the line just a little bit longer. And FMM right here with the Traction Pulse attempting to start the game of the fight.
They have the right idea. Getting pulled in. They want to go for Lozi. Want to take that. Grant go down.
Just a little bit. Regina goes into the ultimate. He'll be able to pick up the kill as well. Dr. Insanity Grant is actually just hitting people on the backside as well. Dr. Insanity goes and pick up a double kill. This EXT laner is insane. And he sidesteps the Rhapsody.
Lozi just doesn't care. It's like, okay, take me down. What are you going to achieve? It's nothing. Grant is safe and well and healthy. He's just pushing through all the way. Call that a barrage, but man, Kingdom Esports are just charging down on Absolute Zero. Every single team fight, Absolute Zero loses more and more members.
It feels like Absolute Zero is literally hitting a wall right here. Literally what we built for Kingdom Esports, right? They're literally hitting the castle walls, knocking on it and expecting to do damage, but they're the one that got the bruises on their heads instead.
And a smart play that Lozi's just sitting next to where Grant is. I think that's how you want to play a pickoff strategy. They know their win conditions. Just pull in Bloody Hunt into a huge burst damage, but Absolute Zero has high DPS. They will go for Sailors though. Yon, fight Sailors.
at the backside as well. Circling Eagle coming out, find a slash, coming over the Dr. Insanity to slow everybody down. Grand and FMM will be here soon to join the fight, but Dr. Insanity finally goes down, and Absolute Zero picks up 1 kill, and Kingdom Esports dissipates for now.
You were able to save Salus from harm's way as Yon went in too deep. Drinsanity lost his life, but it's still a very good cause because Yon is still 0-0-4. They're charging in for that Lord. Absolute Zero has 5 members in the vicinity.
That's the only benefit that Absolute Zero have, right? Right now, if they want to do something, they have to rush against this Lord. But now it's dangerous grounds. You've got to have to open up everything. Look at the bombs. Look at the fly. Big Cutie has to back off. And now also the Iron Hook onto Vendetta and also the Bloody Hand. But Polo, the second Kingdom Esports, has to run away just a little bit. That's Absolute Zero. Turns the tide over and over again. And then picks up a kill, though. And Absolute Zero all of a sudden running out of steam.
Absolute Zero finding Grant. So this is their win condition. As long as they can keep this up, Absolute Zero will have a very decent time in terms of the skirmish. And not to forget, you got the Matilda, who's already now has favor, so you can heal everything back up when you get into a long, extended skirmish or
and
team
photo
fight.
as well, right?
Yeah, the photo will give you shields, will give, especially Fake Cutie, enough shields and enough defense to lead that charge. But I think it's just a meat shield that Fredrin is going for. Once you find Grant, I think Absolute Zero has a huge chance of charging everything down. Salus is 2-0-2, so this is looking kind of good as a turnaround game for Absolute Zero.
Yeah, Grant is absolutely swimming in gold right here. VOD, Benefit Gun.
Also giving information.
Iron Hook will go wide, but still information. Kingdom Esports secures the lot for themselves.
There's a losing lane down on the bottom side as well. It's pushing in towards the side of Kingdom Esports. It's Absolute Zero, so fighting S5. I think Kingdom Esports will find it hard now that Absolute Zero are playing together as a unit. Kingdom Esports needs to split them apart. So who do you send? I think there's not a lot of players that can send down. Traction Pulse will land. Absolute Zero ditches out of the way. That's a flicker!
Right into the Iron Hook. Regina gets deleted by the bombs. Nomad is just collateral. Fake Cutie stepping forward. He might actually fall through the Appraiser's Wrath. Badly tickles Kingdom Esports, but Kingdom Esports may find himself fighting underneath the turret, but it doesn't really matter because Grind switched to the sniper instead.
How?
Wait,
how is it possible? It's 5 members up, and they're fighting underneath the turret. Salus is still up and alive, but at the end of the day, 3 members down underneath their own turret, something that's supposed to save them.
Yeah, and not a lot of damage coming up from Absolute Zero already. You expect the Salas at the very least 202. Does have the Sea Halberd for now. Should have a, the Sky Piercer as well. Hopefully we get to see the screen, but hold on a second. It seems like the Lord will be charging in very, very shortly.
Ballsy, try and go fishing. I think he might be able to pull anyone in. Or Circling Eagle brings one in. He's stopped in the wall. That's Yon taking him out.
Oh, Nomad. I think he's working for Kingdom Esports. You're circling Eagle Vendetta all the way in, right into Lozi's bloody hunt. You can see Lozi just waiting for that.
What was the idea of that?
I have no idea.
What was Vendetta trying to achieve? Like going to the back line, trying to get that curtain call. But there's not enough damage. It's just damage over time. You need that burst coming in from Salus. It's a little bit too far. So this is what I'm saying. Absolute Zero are playing like, man, Nomad is trying to play far, but you got your back lines that's dealing damage, not in sync with your front lines.
Yeah, the miscom, right? The awkward tempo in the orchestra band, the symphonic band of Absolute Zero. It's not that. There's no conductor. Feels like they're playing like headless chickens. Lozi, of course. Credit over to him. That's a very long Iron Hook. The flicker already committed. Now this time around bringing Fake Cutie as well. A nice taunt right here. Grant is untouchable here. Going into the bombs at the same time. Also going to Golden. Fake Cutie down low just a little bit. Grant goes into the flicker. Nibiru takes down Nomad. And that's 1 person down for the side of Absolute Zero already.
Grant just healing everything back up. That's the power of the Has Claws on the Beatrix. And Grant is coming online. This is the power of a team that knows how to protect their main damage dealers. They're splitting up FMM. They're splitting up Grant. So in any case, if one goes down, the other one is still alive, dealing that damage to take everyone else down.
Yeah, double marksman comp, right? You got the Kimi in the mid lane and also Beatrix. You can see how fast the mid lane melts, Churros.
Man, it's just so difficult for Absolute Zero to really claw their way back up because now they're in a losing position. A lot of their skills are single target. The only one that's maybe AoE is that Sin, but it still takes some time for the Lancer to hit its mark before pulling you back. So that's the breakdown. That's the issue. Same as game number 1.
Dr. Insanity getting torn up just a little bit. Yawn joining the fray just to try to fight just a little bit. Lozy protecting and making sure Grand gets a good game for now. But hold on a second. Right now, Absolute Zero is trying to put a push back against Kingdom Esports. But Grand, man will be there to say no. That Princess Ramp not allowed to cast because Grand is on the case. And FMM right here just chasing down Salas. No way for you to run. Yawn just protecting them. And Salas, no way to run. FMM picks him up right into the Nibiru's legs. There's
going for the
nothing
end.
that Absolute Zero could do.
It's all up to Lozy. He wants to go fishing, wants to take Regina down. It's Chesty against the world, but no, Kingdom Esports takes down the throne.
Solid games from Kingdom Esports. All smiles, and I believe that smile's a lot wider, Shiros.
Jays, I think the rumors are true. Kingdom Esports do look stacked this season.
Like the abs of Fredrin.
It's gonna be Grant, but it will be FMM as Kimmy 5015. Beautiful, beautiful KDA, 669 GPM, and almost every single kill in the game he participated in.
Yeah, his positioning, like his far sub play, and his Kimmy play as well, right?
I'm interested in the build. He got a DHS alongside, so this is like they split kind of pseudo magic and damage. So every time the bullets hit, remember last time when Kimmy first came out, I was a lot of people were trialing like the DHS build on Kimmy. That works a lot because every single shot, that's additional 8% of continuous current HP damage. So I think that build is just beautiful. It just stacks up and amplifies that magic damage that Kimmy brings.
Especially against a Fredrin, right? A Fredrin super tanky. Fake Cutie is definitely going to be hopping on the Nomad train on the Circling Eagle right into his face. You need something to be able to shred him very quickly. And all of a sudden, Fake Cutie, you're supposed to be a tank, but you just get shredded. There's no answer from the side of Absolute Zero. Right? Kingdom Esports is just taking this game and laughing all the way back to base.
Yeah, and they're just having fun. I mean, I was looking at the player cams. Every single hook Lozy lands, he just laughs it off. Even if he dies, it's just like, hey, where are you guys? You're not following up.
Get over here.
And then the hooks after hooks after hooks that he lands out. Out of the 3 Franco games that I saw today, Lozy is just showing the masterclass on the hooks that needs to be landed to make that Franco work.
Yeah, Lozy is literally showing Nomad how to play Franco earlier just now, right? The fact is, Lozy into this matchup against what Absolute Zero has drafted for themselves is absolutely wonderful, right? Like you the hook, because Nomad went for a Mathilda, right? Like immediately it's a squishy, right? So which means that it opens up a lot of opportunity for Lozy to pick up the Franco. Vendetta, yes, that's a CC. Still squishy. I can hook.
Again, it just boils down to game number 1, and in the first game between Evo and Flash, it's just if you want to draft a composition that needs sustain, you need burst. You can't do damage over time. I think it's a little bit tougher in this meta because once you rotate, you need to touch and go. You really need to stun, one and stun and done, and then get the heck out of there. Try to go for the next objective. Try to go for the next kill. Absolute Zero only has that in Sailors, but it took too long to come online. Vendetta has high damage over time. Regina has high damage over time. Matilda and Fake Cutie are just there just to tank in all that damage. But in the late game, once Grant and once FMM build up that DHS, I think it's all over for Fake Cutie. He just can't tank anymore.
Yeah, it's just tough. Like, just look at the game stats, right? Turrets, Turtles, Lords, all in the hands of Kingdom Esports. The King demands it, they delivered, and they got it. Yawn, it feels like they've been really screaming so hard together, right? You can see Dr. Insanity goes in, Yawn is ready to follow up, or the other way as well. Lozy goes in, Yawn is always ready to follow up as well, right? It's just amazing. It's a masterclass that I'm seeing from Lozy as well. It's just